Hey everybody, welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back everybody. It's good to see you. My name is Jonathan Ross. And I'm here with my friend Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat.
Yep, that's me.
That's him, Johnny Cage. Because I'm Jonathan Ross.
With the fatality, because I know what Johnny Cage's moves are.
Yeah. Right.
I totally wasn't a one trick on Mortal Kombat, no.
Dude, in some of the later ones, you could just press one button and then it fatalities people. It's great.
Yeah.
But speaking of,
continue the story from last
Viking
episode.
story, yes.
Yeah.
So the Viking story.
A tiny blonde lady, a big man.
A big man, and also one of her Saxon boy who was in our group. There's around like 1,000 extras on set that day, so you had so many people just doing like their own thing. So getting in front of the camera was like near impossible. But it was just both of them. It was just both of them and me, because you know the other dude kept going to the bathroom. And I said to them, being like, oh, we're actually, like, so far away from the camera. I'm a little disappointed that, like, you know, like, I didn't say it like that. I was like, it'd be cool to get in front of the camera. And they were just like, do you want to get in front of the camera? And I was just like, yeah. And they were just like, I was just like, we're going to have to beat you a little bit. And I'm just like, what? And it was just like, action. And I was just like, then out of nowhere, the tiny lady picked me up from the legs and the arm, and like started running with me on her like back halfway through the field, with the big fella like behind her as they're like running directly at the camera. And then I'm just on the back in fucking pain, because if you've ever been held like that before, it fucking hurts.
Yeah, it does.
So like that like pain.
You've
like,
never been happier.
Dude, dude, my masochist body was just like, this is it, dude. Climax. No, absolutely not. So they would like, we were running across the fucking thing, and then they go to the stunty area, and I was like, fuck, we're in so much trouble. We gotta play this off. So she like RKOs me, like, I actually don't know what an RKO is. But she grabs me off the thing, pulls me off, throws me onto like the soft pads, because there's a bunch of soft pads like hidden. we dig holes, and then we put the soft pads underneath the holes, and then throw like dirt and shit on them, so like, you know, if people are gonna like fucking throw each other, so they have a good place to, you know, to catch on to, so you don't like die.
Yeah.
So I was thrown on that. It doesn't block your fall like at all. It actually, sometimes I think it might hurt a little bit more, to be honest with you. So I got thrown completely on the thing. I was just like, you know, with my armor and stuff on, I was just like, fuck. And then, so they were just like, play fucking dead. So then the big fella with a giant hammer comes over and does the, you know, the walk. You know, the, you know, in some games, you have that kind of like signature kill. You know, you press E on somebody when they're downed, you know, and then they come over and they give you a slap. This guy came over with a big old hammer, and I was just like, no. But this was like in my brain, I like, you know, because sometimes you have to act these things out. There's a lot of improv acting on set, but this, for me, it was fear.
This was real.
It was fear.
This wasn't acting. This is genuine fear for your life.
Yeah. I was just like, so like literally the hand up in the air, like no, and then he like fucking drops the hammer like onto my chest, and it fucking hurt, dude. I was like really in pain. I was like, ah. And then, like, you know, I just look, like, I get sent on the floor, and I'm just like, fuck it, I'm dead. They can't do anything to me now. But then I looked up and then opened my eyes, and there was the camera. Right fucking there. And, like, as soon as I saw it, like, I closed my eyes immediately, because you can't look at the camera. That's a big no-go. If you look at the camera, that's a dead take. And, of course, if you get thrown in front of the thing and you don't even realize where you are, like, my brain is just like, fuck. Yeah, and then I woke up, and then well, then as soon as the take was over, like around like 5 to 6 minutes later, so you just have to lie there for the entire time. Like a lot of it's all play fighting, which is weird. Extreme, like a lot of play fighting, you know, like you see just a bunch of people like smacking each other, and you have these like little extra rules where it's just like, oh, you know, if I kill you and it looks really cool, you're dead.
Yeah.
And like I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty dope. But anyway, mine looked really cool in my head. I have no idea if they've used it yet. A lot of the episodes that I've been in, a lot of them are out, but not all of them. So there's bits and pieces. There's one where I'm like, there's actually a scene where I'm like standing by the tent and I'm in the very, very, very background, like in front of the tent as a main actor comes out, but it's so far away you can't even see it, so I don't really count that one as a thing. I'm holding a flag and the flag's going in my face like half the time, and I'm just like, no, that's me. There was one point in time as well where I accidentally ran in front of the main actor when there was a lot of smoke. So, and I got lost in the smoke. There's lots of smoke machines going around so that they can create fog and stuff like that. And so they can get rid of the background. They can get rid of the background if, say, you know, there's cars in the background or something like that. But we were in the middle of the forest, so they were like trying to make it so that people don't see the cows in the background just chilling. And there was a lot of cows. So then once you once the fellows came, once the all fogged up, you know, you just sit around and it's just like, okay, all the guys with birthdays from January to February, you guys die. You guys run back to where you came from at the very, very start of the thing, and everybody from like June to July, you guys are fucking dead, right? You guys fall on the ground and die. And it's just like, okay, let's get ready to go. And of course I was just like, okay, I'm a January boy, so I was running through the smoke, and then I fucking like a deer in headlights, see the main actor, my man Ivar the Boneless, like he's the cripple in Vikings, and I'm just like, I'm fucking stunned, deer in headlights fucking thing, and I'm just like, fuck. So I see the cameras like right there as well, so I've really fucked up. I've gone into the place where I really wasn't supposed to go. So I just drop everything. I drop my shield. I drop my axe, which I had at the time as well, and I just start running the other way. But the main actor realized that I was running the wrong way, so he grabbed me by the scruff of the neck and threw me over his shoulder, kind of deal. Like, just like fucking flung me the other way, and I was just like, shit. So then I like fall flat face in the ground, and then I'm like crawling away. It must have looked so fucking cool on camera, or really awkward.
Yeah.
like really awkward, because when I do extra work, I kind of go in. I go very, very, very hard, and it's a lot of thing with like extras and stuff like that. A lot of them are just like, oh, you know, just do the littlest amount of work because you're probably not going to get seen on camera. Yeah. That's the general gist of how it is. But since I do acting anyway and drama stuff anyway, I kind of use this as a drama lesson, you know? Okay, a drama lesson of just learning to be loud in big crowds and stuff like that and all that type of shit, you know? So, and when you're in costume and stuff like that, it's a lot easier, you know? It's a lot easier, you know? There was one scene where they're just like, okay, everybody start yelling! And then like, as Scott has heard me in concerts, I've got a very, like, particular voice that you could probably pick out in the crowd. So imagine that 10 times louder, just going like, yeah! like pointed at, he's just like, okay, whatever that guy's doing, if you guys put in half the effort, that will be fine, all right? I was like, fuck, I'm so embarrassed. I got so red. I got so fucking red, it was ridiculous. Because they were just like, okay, everybody scream, and everyone was just like, but then there was me, like, ah! I love that shit, dude. You should, everybody out there, if you ever want to get into acting, and all that type of stuff, a great way to figure out if you like the stuff is to become an extra on a TV show or something like that. It's a lot easier than becoming a main actor and stuff, but it also gives you the idea of what life is like on set, how you'll be treated, all that type of stuff, how many hours you'll have to work as well. And then you can also watch the main actors do their thing. And for me, in the acting world and stuff, that has been the most educational experience for me. Just watching the main actors just do it, you know? It's so cool to see how much the main actors fuck up, right? Because you kind of put them on pedestals and you're just like, shit, okay, these guys know what they're doing. They've been training for years. They'll never fuck up. But then 65 takes later, you realize, hey, we're all human. But please say the fucking line right so we can all go home. So that was one of the biggest, like, awesome little things about the extra stuff, is to realize that everybody's human, even if you're like a big actor, right? Because the dude that I really respected there was, you know, the cripple, and also the English leader. I forgot his name. Fuck, how could I forget his name? We were with him like all the time. He was doing so many speeches, but he was there like messing up so much, and you would sit there and be just like, oh shit, okay, he's gonna be cool. No, he was throwing tantrums and stuff like that, and these were like these weren't bad tantrums or anything like that. This is just like mad frustration, you know? To understand that, holy shit, this is the shit that I'm feeling in my head, but this guy's letting it out so he can like finish the job. You know, it's like one of the biggest things about controlling your emotions, your mojo, your body, all that type of stuff, and like rewiring your brain to control these emotions in a good way, right? Like using your past, like using all the things that make you upset to get you in the mindset of being upset, right? Thinking of all the things that make you angry to get you angry. Thinking of all the things that make you happy to make you happy. All that type of stuff. All that life experience that you've gained to that point in time that you can use, right? The biggest thing about drama and stuff like that, it does make you a more emotional person. And if that's not something, and that's very uncomfortable for everybody, you know? I feel like I still find it very uncomfortable now to realize how emotional I've become from the drama teachings, right? You know? Little things that, like, didn't affect you before will affect you now, you know? Like, you do become a little bit immature, but you do gain control over those emotions, right? It's one of those, like, really awesome little brain rewiring things where you're just like, okay, yeah, usually I'd be able to handle this, but right now I'm angry. I'm angry because this thing happened. I've been inconvenienced. Like, but you use that, the trade-off of you becoming more emotional is that you can tap into those emotions so much easier, you know? Because your body is rewired to, you know, feel those emotions, where, you know, modern day people, you know, modern day life, it's all about suppressing every single one of those negative and positive emotions, you know? You go to work, you do your thing, you shut up, you do your job, you know? All that type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, with this kind of line of work, it doesn't work like that, you know? You have to be emotional. You have to be the loudest person in the room. You have to be, like, you have to be just sometimes an annoying piece of shit, you know? And it's weird. It's complicated. That's why, you know, if you ever go to drama classes and stuff like that, you do get the people who would, like, you know, choose to go to drama classes, you know? You get that different crowd. And you like
the theater kids.
Yeah, you get the theater kids, you know? Like the theater kids, you know? Like so, and it's really awesome. It's really awesome to be around people who are going to be as emotional as you and understand that those emotions can be used to build a better character around what you're doing, right? It's weird. The most supportive people that I've been around is people who like heavy metal and theater kids. Because, you know, we all bitch the same amount, but we're all get it. We all understand the ideas of the jealousy and all the other weird situations that goes around with being emotionally vulnerable in an acting sense, you know? Because it's because you really have to, you know, like I've been doing drama for about like 4 years right now, and I'm not good, right? But I've only started in like the last year or so to realize, to allow myself to be bad and to be open to emotional situations, right? Because the first 2 years are all about, you know, unlocking those suppressed emotions that you've suppressed for so long, right? And it's crazy, you know, it's crazy, complicated, it's weird, and it's like my biggest passion in life. I could talk for hours on this shit, but it's really awesome. It's really like it's changed my life, and I think, you know, if people out there, if you guys want to do drama or anything like that, you should give it a go. Like whatever case, it would be voice acting, acting, all that type of stuff. Like, oof. Like, dude, give it a go. It's very scary. It's very emotionally draining a lot of the time, but it will make you a stronger person at the end of it, and also make it so that you can control these emotions much, much better. It's really cool. Sorry, I went on a bit of a tangent there, but I went off on one. You know, this is this episode, you know? This is the every series I get to talk about, one episode I get to talk about drama shit. You know? Would you ever think about doing drama classes and shit?
I have, but it's... Oh, fuck. Ah, God. Oh, no.
Oh, shit. Oh, you're... this is not good. This isn't good, boss. This is... Oof.
Get off me, get off.
Dude, there you go.
Oh, he's gonna pop. Oh my god. Alright, we're good.
Dude.
Yeah, I've considered it. But, it's one of those things, like, doing it alone seems like, I don't know. I did it alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did it alone, and it is a very daunting task, you know. But you know, if you do drama, you know, later on, you will be alone, if that makes sense, you know. So it's like it's a good pushing point to push yourself into those uncomfortable situations, because they are uncomfortable, and they'll never not be uncomfortable. Just eventually you just won't care. You know, it's one of those things, like the more you do it, the more you strive to be better, you know? Like with me, like I'm still a little bit uncomfortable in in public situations. There's still things that I have a very, very like awkward feeling of dealing with and stuff. But this has helped a lot. This has helped an unreasonable amount.
Yeah,
just for confidence.
I feel like it would,
yeah.
It would be a very helpful thing to sort of get used to, and also it's sort of a skill that'd be nice to develop for, like, it's usable in everything, not just acting. You know what I mean?
Every single occupation, like,
yeah.
No matter what you do, you can use these drama skills everywhere. It's unreal, dude. It's unreal how much these have paid off. But like, you know, if any viewer is listening out there and you feel like, oh, dude, but like I'd be shy and stuff like that, that's okay. That's okay. The first, the first thing to become a less shyer person is to realize, hey, I'm shy and I want to change that, you know? And, you know, you push through it, you push yourself into uncomfortable situations, and then eventually you're just like, ugh, I hate this, but it's not that bad, you know? Like, it never becomes like, I'm confident and this is my element. I'm in my element, boys. Nobody can take me down or anything like that. Nobody feels like that. They're just like, I can deal with this now. You know, like, it doesn't necessarily go away, but it does get easier.
Yeah.
Dude. But with that, that's 20 minutes. Thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk.
That was your TED Talk episode.
Yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I was just gaming. That was still fun. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Woo!